Looking good with dresses and stuff, that's too easy. Britney's picture without the knickers.
Oh, yeah.
You took that?
Yeah, I took that picture. You know, the latest one in Las Vegas. That was hard work, you know?
I have a few friends that try here to help, you know, around. If they see somebody, they call me. He's going down.
In Italian, razzi means rats, you know? They say paparazzi because razzi means rats and papa,
Oh my
like
God.
the sound of the flashes.
Steve, we don't say paparazzi, we say pops.
I'm gonna say my grace, because I'm a Christian, so I say my grace. In every meal, they say that God chooses one person in his family to really bring out the faith, to lead the rest of the family. So I feel I was definitely that person in my family. I think my mom is in denial about God. I think my whole family is. My father and my brother are on the verge of atheism. I have
Sammy has taken over her mother's kitchen and made a mess. I'm willing to give her away to a good guy.
Yeah, come.
But he gotta be a good guy. Well, she always, when she does things, she does it to extremes and well.
Thanks.
You know.
But
so-
explain the trained
She
studio dog.
She used to work with children, and she was very good at it. And now she is treating the dogs like they were little children, and it's good. She's doing a good job. But I don't know why you have a degree in English for being a dog walker.
I'm a singer.
That I still have to figure out.
Mom.
Yeah.
I'm a singer and I'm a writer, and I've started a novel 10 years ago. I've started a rock opera. That's what I'm gonna do with my life. But this is what I love to do now, because I quit corporate America, and I don't want to work for corporate America because I have values.
My shows are about, 10, 15, 30 people. This is 1,000, and then Jack Osbourne's hosting it, so that's exciting. And then I also actually heard that MTV was doing some press on it. This is my mom. She came down, down to watch my performance, and my stepdad's parking right now. And during my performance, I'm making my dad go to Kinko's to make copies for my flyers, because I literally have not had time to, and that's so important. I have to bring flyers for my next show to them, to the show. I finally just realized that, I'm not the best singer in the world. I don't write the greatest songs. I'm not the most beautiful person, but it doesn't matter. It's not about that. It's just really believing in what you do have, and honing your craft and getting better and better and better, and just believing in it, and it's like an energy. So, I guess I am pretty much ready. As ready as I can be. This is my dream, this is my plan. So this is part of the plan. This is just a step along the way, but I still am completely blown away and totally excited, and I just hope I do my best. I know I'll do my best. I have to. Hi! I'm leaving.
She's looking at me like you do, but I won't do what I'm not supposed to. It is probably just a little test, and I could try a taste, make sure you're the best. 'Cause you're wonderful and safe and right, but I know I need some sorrow tonight.
I'm producing my first movie, Red Danger. It's about the red spider fights the ego. And her superpower, per se, is the biggest power, which is love. And with that, you can really fly, or you can supervision anything. And Conan is going to play Dare, D-E-R, where he's also fighting the ego.
Come on, come on.
Good dogs. Conan is not here with me because me and his owner, Simona, had a falling out, and we just didn't see eye to eye on payment. And so I elected to not walk Conan anymore. Plus, Conan's going to New York, so I also figured on an emotional level that this would be an easier way to break away than just bringing him, and then Conan being gone. If it was a stronger relationship, it was because I grew up with Great Danes, and he was a Great Dane. And I put my Great Dane down my last one when I was 16, and it was traumatic, and I said I would never own a dog, and now I own 2 dogs. So I think reconnecting with a Great Dane, that was the dramatic part of it, the sentimental part of it, the seemingly deeper connection.
What happened is that, Conan used to be all loved and adored. He has all the dog walkers. They used to be utilized Conan, and he was the hero. I had a disagreement with his dog walker, and they have this little mafia going on. And because of that, I think they're boycotting Conan because I can't get any Santa Monica, Brentwood dog park to walk Conan.
In her mind, Conan was the only focus at the park, the central focus. So she assumed that everybody would want to take Conan. But obviously, we all have to get along, so loyalty is a huge part of doing this job. I wouldn't take somebody else's dog if they were screwed over by a client.
I can't take over his clientele because the client asked me to behind his back if he still has a conflict with a person.
It's a classic of people that don't want to feel their feelings. So that way he has an excuse inside of himself to say, well, I don't care about this Conan anyway, which I know not to be true. I know that he does care because he's losing his pal. They were like peanut butter and jelly.
We all loved Conan, and Conan was the one that suffered, and Simona blamed us.
I'm gonna have to say, okay, I can't work this many days, I can't be working the weekends. I'm gonna have to take the time and do it. Really get into it. If I'm really seriously gonna get married, I can't say, well, maybe I'll do it tomorrow, and, because if I wanna do it, I have to put my mind to it, and I have to put it as a priority instead of what I'm doing now, whereas I have my animals and my career as #1 right now, and I think that I'm gonna have to step back and, make this more of a project, to find someone.
Why do I keep running towards the sun when it burns me? And why do I pretend that nothing you said? Things are going well. I'm happy with this year's progress. I had a heartbreaking relationship, but I got a really good song out of it. It feels really good to be in the studio now, finally recording.
Sometimes we'll see that I'll take what you said and I'll try to get it out of my head.
I'm getting antsy and I want something to happen really bad, and I want it to happen in the next couple years, if not this year. Yeah, so I'm just thinking, I'm thinking about this with a sense of urgency. I'm stubborn and I'm persistent and I'm a fighter. If I lose this battle, I will completely admit, that sucks. This sucks. I didn't make it. This sucks. Oh my God.
It's almost on, but it's not exactly.
Okay, I'm not used to that timing. Sorry.
I think it went really well. I think we got a lot of good takes. There's a lot of, she did a really good job, and it'll be enough to give her a good demo for some labels and, producers.
'Cause I need a better reason for your sweet little lies.
Awesome. I think we have it. It's good.
I just choked on my spit. What the fuck is wrong with me?
I left to Israel to visit my parents, and really the night, I was like, it was 5 o'clock evening already, the flight leaving at 1 o'clock next day, 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And I get a call from my manager that tell me that some neighbor complained, she cried. She cried like a human being. I mean, she cries so strong, everybody hear it. And he told me that I have to get out. If I go to Israel, my parents thought about it, told me that they maybe want it. The next day she was with me on the plane to Israel. I feel very bad about Simba not being with me, and it's kind of weird feeling. You see carpet, you think this is her, and kind of you get